Hey there, Caroline here with another video book review, giving you a 3 to 5 minute snapshot of a book that I recently read. Today I'm going to tell you about Making Jesus Lord by Loren Cunningham. So, Loren Cunningham, I have reviewed a book of his before. He is the founder of Youth with a Mission, lives here in Kona, Hawaii. I actually got to see him a couple weeks ago at a weekly gathering that we have here at the campus where I serve currently. And this book, I love the way that he writes. He usually writes nice kind of short books that are really compelling and exciting, tell a lot of personal stories, and he and his wife have been all over the world. They've seen and experienced so many things. They've seen the power of God time and time again, and they have devoted their lives to serving him and to mobilizing youth. And it's really interesting. So he comes to campus, he speaks to different schools and inspires young people, and at 80 something he is still traveling, he is still praying really hard, he's still having dreams from the Lord and not slowing down whatsoever. So this book, the tagline of it is the dynamic power of laying down your rights. So it really talks about how we as people have this idea that our rights are so important, and I think that in some ways they are. You know, we have rights to certain freedoms, but at the same time, when we choose to serve God, our lives are not our own, our rights are not our own. And so he really goes through different aspects of laying down his rights, laying down his right to his family and his wife early on in ministry, and many years later they are still together, have two beautiful grown children, have grandchildren, and so it's really cool to see what God's done in their family. But there are blessings in our life, but we can't hold on to those things more tightly than we hold on to God, and that's what this book is really about. So it talks about even laying down your rights to your family, to your sufferings. You know, there are things that we go through that are tough, and maybe we think we have a right to be angry about them, but really giving those over to God, giving up our reputation, giving up our money and our finances. He tells miraculous stories of when they really felt like God was saying to give up everything, and how they did, and how he provided later. So as always, this is a good read for anyone who wants to read about some miracles, who wants to see and hear about some wild things. Look up any book by Loren Cunningham, but specifically Making Jesus Lord. It really gives you the heart behind laying things down and letting go. It really helps you see God rightly and see that it is worth doing that. So I would recommend this book to any person of faith. I would specifically recommend it to young people, and I would specifically recommend it to people with a family, or people who are thinking about ministry or missions and saying, but I have a family, but that sounds dangerous, or this or that, because this really shows that God cares about those things, but also he wants your whole heart. So, Making Jesus Lord, let me know what you think about it, and I'll see you next time.